Good morning and happy Thrifty Thursday. This is an open collaboration hosted by Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. I will link her channel below if you would like to head over and see what other participants have found this past week, thrifting just bargains that we run across for our junk journaling or our homes or fashion, whatever. Anything goes. If you would like to participate, please do join in, use the hashtag, and link back to Sheree's channel. So this past weekend, I went to a thrift shop and an antique store. One of my favorite antique stores ever. It's been probably since last fall that I was able to make it in there. So I was excited to get back. I went into the thrift store looking for an item that I cannot show you right now because it's for a journal swap that I'm going to be a part of in March. So I had to go ahead and get the items that I needed for that, and luckily the store did not disappoint. They had exactly what I was looking for. In fact, I got 4 of the items, and so now I get to choose between all 4 of them for the journal swap. But I'll show you the other things that I found in the thrift shop as well. So they have a lot of craft items in this thrift shop, but they don't, it used to just sort of all be crammed on one little display. But when I went in, they had just taken out all of the Christmas stuff and I guess put it back into storage, and the entire row, it probably expands the craft real estate shelving by 10 times. So now one entire row in the store is going to be craft and sewing and stuff like that. So I'm so excited. And these are a few of the items that I picked up. None of them had been priced yet, so she just kind of gave me a price here and there. I think maybe 25 to 50 cents per item. So I thought these were so cute. They're little daisies or sunflowers. Little pom-poms with faces on them. I had never seen anything like this. But I thought, there's one on a napkin ring. I thought maybe I could put this on the front of a flower journal or a retro journal. I just love them, they're so cute. I can't wait to see them out of the package and all the petals kind of displayed. This was just laying on top of a basket with some sewing stuff, and I knew that it was probably not a part of the basket, so I brought it up to see if she could let me have it, and she did, probably, like I said, 25 cents, because my grand total for everything was $7. So this is just one of those little, probably free promotional calendars that American Greeting stores would put in your bag when you made a purchase. And then it's got where it came from right here and imported dates for 1980. Don't you wish that we still had stuff like this? I do. It's got the birthstone for every month at the top. Wedding anniversary gifts. I love it. You would just tuck this into your purse. So cute. Okay. I picked up some fabric scraps. I cannot pass up calico. Y'all know that. This is a very old fat quarter from, I think it's from Walmart. Yeah. And it might be the Walmart brand. So I'm going to try to salvage this label because we don't have Walmart stickers like that anymore. But I didn't have any brown of this tiny brown floral fabric. So I decided to get that. That would be so cute in a 70s or 80s journal. And then this was just springy and happy. And honestly, whenever I find yellow material, I pick it up because yellow is one of the hardest colors in my experience to find in fabric in the wild. So it's a little more, it's a little more detailed than, what you would normally see. The little calico, these flowers have a little more detail, and I love that. They're just very springy looking. And again, I don't know how much all of these cost. Just, less than $1 a piece, that's for sure. And then this one is a really pretty yellow with blue and red. Very busy fabric, but I love it. And these are all 100% cotton, I think. And then this is the one that we're all familiar with. I think it's made by Cranston. It came in several color waves. It came in red, yellow, blue, and green, and maybe even white. I'm not sure. But my mom used to make dresses with pinafores out of these types of calicos, and I think they're so cute. And I love green. When it's springtime, I think about green and yellow, and that's kind of what I want to focus on journal-wise. I'm probably going to work on a couple more color-themed journals. I got this because it was only 25 cents, and it will help me have some more material for my teddy bear journal, or journals, that I am sourcing for. I don't know when those will happen, but I even figured the book would make a nice journal cover because it's a nice hardback book. But it's got this cute pattern in here, but then the rest of the book is, you know, like it's almost like a DK book. It is DK, okay. It's real pictures. So I could use some of the pages, but I could also fussy cut some of the teddy bears out. Isn't that so adorable? I love the ones that they've kind of lost their fur. My grandma had a red bear that my grandpa gave her. It's like a red panda, and he's pretty much just all velvet now because all of the little fur has come off. He is cute. I just couldn't leave this there. Look at them, they're sitting in a circle. Yeah, so there's a little teddy bear book. If you like teddy bears, I'm sure you'll enjoy looking through that. And then I got this purely for nostalgia's sake, but of course I'll probably end up using it in journals. I bought this book at a school book fair. I think I was in 4th grade. I remember it specifically. And Watermill Press. And this book, I'm not really an artist, guys. My dad is honestly a true artist. That's what he made his, that's where he retired from. He was an illustrator. But I can draw certain things okay. And one of them is flowers. I can't draw anything living. People or animals, just forget it. But I credit my ability to draw a recognizable flower from this book. So I remember specifically, here it is, the daffodils, because daffodil is one of my favorite flowers. And when I draw a daffodil, I haven't laid eyes on this book since I was about 13 probably, because I don't know where mine went, but I can still draw exactly like this because I did it so many times by doing this tutorial that it's just sort of second nature to me. And the pictures are just so cute, are they not? Sunflower, roses, daisy, pansy, foxgloves. That would be tedious to fill that in, wouldn't it? And look, I even have tulips on my sweater today. How appropriate. Buttercups, which I think are still one of the most magical wildflowers ever because it literally looks like melted butter. Prickly pear. We have some friends from South Africa, and they said prickly pear was like one of their main plant lives in their yards, in their what they put in their house. And they're wild too, but people use them in their landscaping. I've never heard of a house leek. That's funny. That sounds like something you would not want. 1987. Yeah, this is right when I would have been in 4th grade. So awesome. Maybe it was 3rd grade. I don't remember. Sometime in there. Right after my dad had gone into the military full time. Okay, so at the antique store, there are a couple sellers there that are my favorite, and 2 of these items came from that booth, and 2 came from booths that I've never bought from before. So first, this booth at the very front, actually in the window, I was standing in the window. she had these lace cards, and I just thought these blue trims were just super unique. I'd never seen anything like it. So this is like a woven cotton trim, and then this actually might be cotton as well, cotton polyester blend. But they were just very unique, and you don't really see these colors very often. And everything in this booth was 20% off, so I got it for whatever that would be. And then here's another one. I think this was a $2 card, and it's just some ivory crocheted scallop trim, and it's gorgeous. And then in the booth, one of my two favorite booths, she was getting rid of her sewing patterns. I guess they're just not selling for her. I've bought from her stash before. I think I got in fact, the very first sewing journals I ever made came from her booth. The patterns did. But these are in much rougher shape. There's a hole in this one. But I can salvage them, and if they can't make a journal, because I'm not a huge fan of making journals out of McCall's. I think I've told y'all that before. They're just a little bit too wide to work. I can always salvage them just for the fussy cuts and the stuff inside. So these were $1 each, marked down from I think $3 because she's trying to get rid of them. Yep. So I got these three, and they're all from the mid to late 60s, I believe. 67, 69, and 70. Yeah, that would be more 70s, wouldn't it? So excited about that. I'm sad that she's not going to sell patterns anymore, but... And then also from another one of my favorite booths, she had all of this fabric just bundled up in a bucket on the floor, and I just sat right down in the floor and started going through it. No, I don't think any of, or I say some of it is probably vintage, but a lot of these are newer fabrics, probably from a quilter more recently. But she had both bundles in sets of colors, like she had a pink bundle and a reds bundle and a blue. And honestly, I would have bought them all had I not just promised my husband that I wouldn't buy any more fabric, because I have two very large totes full of fabric and I don't need any more. But I did end up getting this. This was $6.50 for all of this, and these are already put together quilt blocks that are unfinished, plus a few more little random things tucked in. So I have not even looked through this completely. I thought I would do that today with y'all. So I can't cut this, because we even use these kind of scraps, don't we? So we have to untie everything. Of course, this would be a really tight knot. Oh my goodness. Do you ever feel like sometimes your fingernails just get sore? Probably from, I've been picking off price tags and stuff, and it just kind of makes your nails sore. That's how mine feels today, so that's why I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, so here's one. This is a beautiful springy one. See how some of the fabrics look kind of old, and these look more new. But it could be a quilter with this stuff in her stash for a very long time. So it's not, it's still her own piece together stuff, but it's not like she went out and sourced it. She may have just had it in her stash. This looks painted, like painted and stenciled, which is kind of interesting. I bet this was going to be a pillow. That's so fun. You could use this to wrap around a cover, or you could actually just cut these individually apart. That's most definitely paint though. This, what is this? Okay, this is a print or a stamp. It's raised a little bit, but not much, of a pig that has floral pattern. That's interesting. That would be a cute dish towel. Here's some kitty cats. It's like on a feed sack type material. Yep, flour sack. Maybe this person has a screen printing machine or something, because it's definitely raised and scratchy compared to the cloth. That's cute though. That would make a cute cat journal. This one looks like it was just like tacked down but not sewn yet. So this one's a little more fragile. And it's, oh okay, it was some free motion. She was doing some free motion around. Isn't that cool? So my mom is a quilter, so I hope she gets to watch this and see this quilter's experimentation stash here. This one, I think it's a completed pillow cover. We got strings. Yeah, we've got like the puzzle piece. I don't know all the correct terms, but it's like a slightly oblong pillow. It's lined. Isn't that cute for Christmas, or just if you like red and green? Okay, this is another square. Cute. I really like that fabric in the middle. I would like a whole bolt of that. Strings everywhere, y'all. All right, I don't know what these are. These are just long strips of, I wonder what they were gonna be. Maybe an outside edge of something. Interesting, huh? Kind of a home decor type fabric blend. This has interfacing. Well, I don't know what this is because it's kind of stuck together, and it looks like there's a name there, but it's backwards and I cannot read what it says. Love You, maybe? Love. Maybe this is just a practice thing. And then they've got that, I don't even know what that's called, just where you kind of go as an outline. I've done it around oval tags and stuff. And this is like a linen duck cloth kind of thing. I don't know what that is. And then here's a circle with a circle stitch. More circles. Oh, that's cute. Layered circle. There's some Disney. Oh, I like the colors in here. That would be cute in my Valentine's journal. It's got the pink and lavender. That's cute. All right. Well, that's just bright and cheerful. I love that fabric. So cute. All right, here's 2 squares. Nope, maybe more than 2. Just some basic, looks like 4 or 5 by 5 square. It looks like strawberry shortcake fabric. Oh my goodness. Oh, if I could just have more of that. That is amazing. We've got some batik. Is that what it's called? Batik fabric. Definitely a very eclectic style, whoever this quilter is. I kind of like it. Purple and yellow. Rosebud. Okay, this looks like a placemat or something. Joy. I think my mom said this is called something lace, or that might just be free motion, but I do know what Alcone lace is because my husband and I, on our wedding cake, that was the design that we chose for the white on white icing, and it was so pretty. I think that's a type of lace that they use on wedding dress bodices. What is that? Stars that are glued down. Oh, she was making another one, okay. Oh, it says Mittens. That's my kitty cat's name. There's another Mittens. I need to make something for Mittens with these. Aren't these cute? Yeah, they were gonna make a lot of these, whatever they are. Maybe square placemats, I don't know. And then here's just some color block. Blue and yellow and navy. Definitely have a lot of scrap material if I decide to separate some of these. Oh, y'all, look. Teddy bear journal. Isn't that cute? It's like a material that has a printed teddy bear, and she kind of added to it to make it look like an applique. That's neat. I'll put this over here with the teddy bear stuff. I have a lot of these things like this already in my stash, and I really don't know what to do with them. These plain, non-patterned quilt blocks, y'all let me know what you do with them if you have them in your collection. Well, we have no shortage of these, that's for sure. Ooh, I like these little half circles or quarter circle. Neat. Oh, look, there's some Valentine Snoopy and Woodstock. I guess this would be called a scrap quilt or a crazy quilt, where you just don't match anything. You just use what you have. Ooh, I like that black calico. That's pretty. Nice. That's almost the shape of a journal cover, huh? Interesting. That's neat. There's just so many little things in here. I think this was well worth $6.50. What about y'all? No, I just gotta find a place to put it. Pepsi. Maybe this is also somebody practicing just putting them together, you know? That's an interesting pattern. I don't know. I can't tell. Mom, can you tell by looking at this? Was this someone learning, or is this someone who makes quilts a lot? Those are so cute. So cute. Look at that tiny print. Oh. Man. I think I have that same material. I'm pretty sure I do. That's cool. Oh, what is this? It's a half a sun. Oh, that's awesome. That is so adorable. Some more Snoopy. I have to use that in my space journal, which I'm sourcing for today. That's what I'm doing today in my minutes of spare time. That looks 60s, but it's probably not. I'm having a lot of fun going through, I'm going through these. So I have some of these from the 40s and the 50s. And so they haven't, obviously we haven't, this is before the moon and all of that, but we are, America was already doing test pilot stuff and model rocketry. So I'm kind of pulling all that stuff, showing the entire journey to outer space. It's gonna be so, so cool. And this is a pretty large piece right here. That's so funny that I have this white material. Okay, yeah, this looks it's big. So yeah, thanks for flipping through all the quilting scraps with me. That was fun. The other like remnants of the, you know, quilting fabric by color were anywhere between $5 and $6 a bundle. Oh, I almost forgot this. But anyway, if you guys think that I should go back and get more, let me know. I'm gonna try to talk myself out of it, but this was fun, and it was, like I said, all I could do not to take them all. Okay, the quirkiest and most fun thing that I found at this store was, this was a local store in the town where I grew up, and it was like I remember buying pencils in there for like, you know, like standardized testing, but they also had like custom, obviously right here we have some custom stamps. That car, can y'all hear that? He's having some problems. Custom stamps and notebook covers and pamphlets and stuff like that. But anyway, this was a store in my hometown. Can you read that? City Seed. And it was there for like 100 years. I mean, I could be off a little bit, but it's one of those places that's just always been there. And it sold recently, and another lady bought it and kept the name, changed the name a little bit, but she has turned it into something awesome, and I love going in there. But this is the original address stamp of the original, and then this one says 1% per month service charge will be added to past due accounts. So I don't really have many of these types of stamps from, you know, businesses or, you know, actual old stamps. So I got these for $3 a piece. I figured that was a steal, and it's a little slice of history from my hometown. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, I hope all of you enjoyed this little haul. Again, if you want to join in and show what you have found this week, use the hashtag Thrifty Thursday and link back to Sheree's channel. And I hope all of you have a wonderful Thursday, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.